Hi all, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I know I am. Well, not really, because earlier today I was thinking about my gaming history and my taste in games, and I came to a horrific realization. And that is that I've got the world's worst taste in games ever, and I blame it on my gaming history, which is also unbelievably tragic. So I think that's what I'll talk about today. Let's get into it. Firstly, I will like to say that I got into games really late. I mean, I didn't get my first gaming console until year 11. Not year 11, when I was 11, and that's because I had really overprotective parents. And when I say really overprotective, I mean it, because every time I would walk past a game store, such as EB Game or Game, with my mother, she would always associate games, or at least game addicts, with drug addicts. And obviously as a result, I thought all gamers were like really bad people, so I didn't want to associate myself with them, which was a bit unfortunate. So whenever people talk about their childhood, they will usually bring up like the GameCube, the PlayStation 2, Mario, Sonic and whatever. What I bring up are games such as, Computer Classroom, Humphrey Bear, I Spy, which is a computer game version of what you're thinking right now. So as you can see, that's actually pretty tragic. Although I admit I was allowed to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which was well fun, I suppose. It's actually one of my favourite games to this day, and if you haven't played it, play it because it's wicked, and yeah, everyone should play it. Although I don't have much to compare it to, so maybe that's why I think it's fantastic. I didn't get my first proper gaming console until I was 11 years old, when the PlayStation 3 came out. Yes, I know, what a brilliant first gaming console. Yes, I was one of the early adopters, and I got one from Toys R Us for about $1,100, which is a lot of money. So up to this point, the only two proper games I'd played were, well, when I say proper, do I really mean it? So the games I'd played to this point included Lego Racers 2, which my primary school teacher had on her computer, which I played a lot, and Cars the video game, which is just as horrendous as how it sounds. So the first game I got on the PlayStation 3 was MotorStorm, and Resistance Fall of Man, which was a really scary shooter. In fact, it was so scary I was even too afraid to open the packaging. In fact, I was too scared to open it for many years, so when I did finally decide that it was time to trade it in, it was worthless, so I didn't. As you can probably tell by now that I never really got into any shooter games, although I did try playing COD to impress someone during year 8 tech, when I tried playing COD on the school computers, which I was terrible at, and to try to get better I bought COD 4 on my MacBook, and I couldn't even get past the tutorial, which is a bit tragic. In fact, I think I got lost. I mean, how do you get lost in the COD 4 tutorial? I don't even know to this day, but that happened. And I think I also died, although in the tutorial all I remember doing is shooting down cardboard men. So I'm so bad at COD, I can't even beat a cardboard army. So the result of my really tragic gaming history is that I'm only into two types of games. Racing games, particularly Gran Turismo, and Harry Potter games. So yeah, that's all I play really, apart from Words with Friends, which is really good, you should play that. So if you ask me what's my favourite shooter, I would tell you it's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which according to all reviews is the worst shooter ever made, with scores like 3.0 I think from IGN and whatever. But because I haven't played anything else, I thought it was amazing, even though I sucked at it, so I played in the easiest, most novice difficulty. Now, because I've had the recent realization that I have had a tragic childhood and currently have the worst taste in games ever, I've decided that I can fix it. So what I did a few months back was buy my lovely pink 2DS, which I adore because, oh, it's just pink and so cute. I mean, look at it. Yeah, pink's my favourite colour now. You can stop the judgment because you're watching me on the internet. So what I expected to gain from buying this 2DS is that I would relive the childhood I never had by playing all these cool Mario games, which I never got into, but all my friends were into. But unfortunately, it hasn't really worked because, as you can see from my card slot, I've got Ridge Racer, which is a game I got on the PS3, and the other games I've got on this include Mario Kart, a racing game, and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D, which is the worst game I've ever played. So that hasn't really worked. So my new plan into getting a decent taste in games is to start a gaming channel. Yes, you heard right. Davis and I, my brother, I've decided recently that we should fix our horrible taste in games by forcing us to play some popular games by making a gaming channel. So if you're interested in watching us fail at playing some of the most popular games out, including COD and Minecraft maybe, should we play that, and League of Legends and serious games like that, please let me know in the comments below, because if I get enough support, I might start this channel finally, and maybe, if I'm lucky, I can fix my horrible taste in games, and maybe we can even change the past by reversing my really tragic gaming history. Although I doubt that would happen. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment if you'd be interested in this gaming channel and suggest some serious games for me to play, because let's face it, I know no games. And yeah, bye. Hope you have a lovely day. Hello guys. Today you catch me, I'm vlogging at uni, my first day of uni again. Surprise, I'm not surprised.